Our read aloud this week was about a little black crow, and it was written by Chris Rashka. In the book, the writer's asking the crow many deep thinking questions. We know that the crow can't answer the questions, but it invites us, the reader, to think about what would the answer be. It inspires us to think of questions we might want to ask other animals, questions they might not be able to answer. We're going to write a story this week similar to Chris's story, but you can choose your own animal. You might want to write to, for example, your cat or your dog, or you might want to write to an animal that you love, like a wolf or a coyote or something that interests you. We're going to be brainstorming different things you might ask an animal. We could ask questions about their family, about how they feel, maybe they have friends. We could ask them about what they like to eat, where they like to live, their skills, their interests, what they like. So let's get to the brainstorming. If you haven't already, take out your description web planner and you can follow along and create your own plan. When I was really little, until grade 2, we used to live on a farm. And on that farm, we actually had some green turtles. So I'm going to be writing about a turtle this week. Your first step this week is to decide, what am I writing about this week? What animal am I interested in writing about? From there, we want to create some categories of questions we might want to ask. So you can just copy these categories down in your own writing. Then you can steal some of my ideas or create your own. So my categories this week, I've decided we could ask questions about family, feelings, what kind of skills does our animal have, what kind of food or habitat does it live in, and what are its likes and dislikes. So I've chosen those 5 categories. You can write those categories down as well. Let's brainstorm some ideas or some sample questions we might be able to ask our little green turtle. One of the first things I think about a turtle is its shell. How does it feel to carry a shell around all day? Do you get tired? Now, another thing I think about a shell is, what is it like once you're actually inside the shell? Can you hear anything? Now, we all kind of know that turtles are rather slow. So I wonder if as a turtle it feels embarrassed that it walks so slow. So are you embarrassed that you're so slow at walking? I wonder what this turtle could see when he's inside his shell, if he can see anything. I wonder if the turtles ever feel lonely inside their shell. You can see I'm really focusing on one of the main aspects of the turtle. And so if you're writing about an animal, think about what's its primary attribute. For a cat, it might be balance or stealth. For something like an elephant, it might be its size, its trunk. When we were little, we would take the turtles out of their aquarium and let them wander around on the carpet. I don't know if they liked that or disliked that, but I'm curious if they enjoyed the freedom. Maybe they didn't like it because it was away from their pool, away from their food, and it was a strange and scary new environment. The other thing I might think about is, because we had several turtles, I wonder if they liked each other. I know when my brothers and I still lived at home, we fought all the time, and I wonder if there's any hostility between the turtles. Are they sick of living in the same aquarium with their brothers and sisters for years? Now, I have about 1 idea for each of my categories. I bet you could come up with 1 or 2 ideas as well. Once you are done your plan, we'll get to writing tomorrow. I'm hoping that you've come up with some interesting questions you might add to your writing tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for when we begin writing.